After nearly 4 years of not speaking to the media, Ravens owner Steve Bisciotti speaks with a select group of media members and discusses a lot of topics and his perspective on the state of his Baltimore Ravens. I'm here to break it down for you here on the Flex Zone as only as I can. Hit that like button, hit that bell for all notifications, subscribe to the channel. I'm God's favorite host, the host with the moist, and I'll be taking you through as we talk about Steve Bisciotti speaking to the media after nearly 4 years here on the Flex Zone podcast. What is going on, Flex Zone family? It's your boy, God's favorite host, the host with the moist, BKD here on the Flex Zone podcast, the only place giving you your sports how you want and when you need it. Hit that thumbs up button if you like this video. Subscribe, comment down below. Let me know your thoughts on Steve Bisciotti finally speaking to the media after nearly 4 years. So, just a little background: Steve Bisciotti is down at the owners' meetings along with Coach John Harbaugh and other members of the Baltimore Ravens. And after nearly 4 years of speaking to the media, Bisciotti, which he hasn't done in a while, decided to have a select group of media members by invitation only he would speak to. Now, this would not be recorded. This would not be on any outlets or any audio would be used, but there is social media, which we do have quotes and questions asked and responses from Steve Bisciotti. As you may know now, first and foremost, the overtime rule now allows in the playoffs to allow each team to gain possession. It's for the postseason only, as I mentioned. The NFL owners have approved a rule to guarantee a possession to both teams in overtime. Now, it was then announced Ravens owner Steve Bisciotti says that team has signed head coach John Harbaugh to a 3 year extension. He was going into the last year of his deal in 2022, this upcoming season. He's now under contract through 2025. So, Coach Harbaugh, one of the best coaches in the NFL, he will be remaining with the Baltimore Ravens through 2025. So, I'm happy to see Harbaugh has his security and he can go out and be one of the best coaches in the NFL that he is. Bisciotti spoke with a small group of Baltimore area reporters, according to Jeff Schrebeck of The Athletic. He made it clear that the Ravens are interested in extending Lamar Jackson, but respects his desire to wait. Will pay him when he's ready. A. Bisciotti is the person with the checkbook, the pocketbook, the unlimited bank account, the blank check. If he says he's going to pay Lamar Jackson, I believe Bisciotti will put his money where his mouth is, and they'll get a deal with Lamar done. Probably not until next season, but or this offseason, next offseason. But I think Lamar is going to get close to 50 million a year. Bisciotti is quoted as saying, "Without a quarterback you believe in, life stinks as an NFL owner and as a fan base. We appreciate Lamar. All I know is that his teammates love him and the front office loves him." Bisciotti doing an excellent job again as the owner, not necessarily sucking up to, but giving open-handed compliments to Lamar, letting his camp, his mom, and his individuals that are close to him know, hey, the owner likes you. He said he's going to pay you whatever you want. If you want to wait, we'll be patient and wait for you. We're going to pay you. We appreciate you. We know without you, we will be trash. So it's good to know that Lamar is loved and hear that the front office, his players, and everyone loves him. Asked about the possibility of Lamar Jackson not signing an extension this year, Bisciotti said unless he has a change of heart and calls Eric and says, I'm ready. But it's like Eric can't keep calling him and say, hey, Lamar, you really need to get in here and get this thing done. Bisciotti's right. Is game of cat and mouse, or really just cat can't find mouse because Lamar is seemed to be focused on his game this offseason and is not worried about contract, as you see him working out with Ravens receivers like Rashad Bateman, etc. But Lamar is going to take his time. Lamar knows each and every day he doesn't sign, his price goes up, up, up. And as we've seen with the Dallas Cowboys, if one team doesn't pay you when you're supposed to get paid, your price only goes up. And with Kirk Cousins, we've seen it. And you know Lamar has seen what has happened with Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady and Deshaun Watson in his own division. He's going to be patient. Bisciotti then also confirmed that Marshall Yonda, congrats, will be inducted into the Ravens Ring of Honor this year, and Terrell Suggs would be next. So Marshall Yonda will go into the Ring of Honor this year, 2022, and Terrell Suggs in 2023. Remember, only one player per year for the team. Asked about whether he had an urge to sell the team, there were rumors of that, but Shotty said, I'm not going anywhere right now. I'm really happy with it. So it's good to hear that the owner isn't going anywhere. He's really happy with it, which means he's making that money, baby. Yes, he is. Shout out to Mr. Bisciotti. Bisciotti on Harbaugh extension, no interest in having him go lame duck on me. It's not fair to him. I think John's grown, and grown. It's kind of interesting. I don't feel like I'm just signing the same guy. So Harbaugh continues to grow. Bisciotti loves it, and he's bought him a Super Bowl. Bisciotti on a sixth straight loss to end the season. I was good emotionally with it because I kind of didn't think we necessarily deserved to be 8-3. I thought we had gotten very fortunate. I didn't have real high hopes of a playoff run when you're that depleted. So Bisciotti knew about the injuries. I guess he didn't want to make wholesale changes. He said, "Hey, the injuries were a big part of the season, and for us to even be 8-3 at one point, that's a win." And hey, that's a glass half full mentality. I'm cool on that. Bisciotti then says, talked about the Deshaun Watson contract, his new deal with Cleveland. He said, it's like, damn, I wish they hadn't guaranteed the whole contract. I don't know what he should have been. I don't know if that he should have been the first guy to get a fully guaranteed contract. And he goes on to say, to me, that's something that's groundbreaking and it'll make negotiations harder with others, Lamar Jackson. But it doesn't necessarily mean that we have to play the game. We shall see. So Bisciotti basically speaking here, and that was courtesy of Jeff Reback of The Athletic. And it's interesting to hear Steve Bisciotti seem like has a positive attitude. He's willing to be patient, wait on Lamar, let Lamar know he will be paid. We're nothing without you. He saw what happened with Deshaun Watson and said, wow, if they guarantee that amount of money for him, I got an MVP here, a unanimous MVP, a guy who's just entering his prime and has the potential to be another MVP and take my team to a Super Bowl. I'm going to have to guarantee a lot of money myself. So let me go ahead and get my pocketbook ready. So big things to come out of this meeting with the media. John Harbaugh given a 3-year extension. Well-deserved coach. Marshall Yonda will go into the Ring of Honor this coming season. Terrell Suggs will be in 2023. Bisciotti wants to pay Lamar, but he's willing to wait and understands that Eric DeCosta can't keep chasing Lamar and saying, hey, you want a deal, you want to get paid, you want to sign this contract. We have to let Lamar make his decision, be patient, and wait because we hope that we will supply him the funds he's looking for when he's ready to sign, which I'm thinking will be next year. As I mentioned, looks like that Bisciotti isn't selling a team. That's great as well. Good to know he will be here for the long haul, and he knows that the Ravens got to get better. Knows a lot of injuries. We've seen the changes to the training staff. We've seen the hires they've brought in. It'll be interesting to see what happens moving forward. But I'm excited to hear that Bisciotti is still rolling with us, and he's not going anywhere, and he's willing to put the resources he needs to in his quarterback and the rest of the team to be successful and compete in a stacked AFC. I'm getting ready to get out of here. I hope you guys enjoyed this midday video. Ravens owner Steve Bisciotti speaks with the media after nearly 4 years. Hit that button if you like something I said. Like this video. If you didn't, if I made you laugh, if I said something you didn't like or agree with, comment down below. Hit that like button. Hit that bell for all notifications and subscribe if you're new to the channel. I'm God's favorite host, the host with the moist. Check out all our other videos. More content coming this week. WrestleMania if you're a big wrestling fan. A lot of wrestling content. More Ravens content. The only place giving you sports how you want and when you need it. Throw your ones up and acknowledge us with Hit the Sports Podcast table. I'm the host of the Moist, God's favorite host, BKD. And until the next time you see me, I'm gone. Peace.